The first card you have for your past is Three of Wands. So I'm seeing you really focusing, really trying to focus on something. This is something that you've been trying to achieve for a long time. And I'm seeing you kind of almost at the end, not quite almost at the end, but it was like, you know, you were kind of 2/3 through this thing, 2/3 of the way through this. And you were kind of not almost at the end, but you could see the end in sight. It was like that. And then you kind of came to a point where you kind of needed someone's help, I'm seeing, or you needed someone's advice, some kind of help from someone you needed to get to the end of this, or to get to where you wanted to be with this thing. I'm seeing that you might have been actually very reluctant to ask for this help. I don't know, some people have different ideas about asking for help. Maybe you had some idea in the back of your mind that you'd be showing some kind of weakness in asking for help, or maybe you just didn't like asking for help. Maybe it just gave you a bad feeling or something like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but I can see why, because sometimes people have had, you know, they've asked for help and there've been strings attached, or they didn't want to, or maybe sometimes people, you know, help you and then they throw it back in your face later. It might be something like, I don't know, but there was some reason why you didn't want this help, or you're kind of reluctant. It's not that you didn't want it, you were reluctant. You had this kind of not very good feeling around accepting this help. That's what I'm seeing. Now, you are a very reliant person, a very self-reliant person. You don't mind helping other people. If someone else asked you for help, you'd be very happy to give them that help. It's just accepting the help that gives you this, or that gave you this uncomfortable feeling I'm seeing. So if this resonates and you haven't asked for help, or you haven't accepted help, or whatever this is, excuse me, please try to do this. Please try to do this. I am getting a sense of you getting to this point where you were just feeling really lost in this. You didn't know where to go. You kind of couldn't really go any further, or that's how you felt. And, you know, if you were to accept this help, you'd feel a lot more in control than you are, or you were at this time. I mean, you'd be much better, more in control. You'd be able to get to the end of this, and you'd be able to see what you needed to do a lot more easily. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your past, is the Page of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing that, you know, you did kind of, you know, you kind of hit a wall. You kind of hit a wall with whatever this was. You did need this help, I'm seeing. And yes, obviously this is in the past, but you might still be kind of at this crossroads, at this kind of hitting this wall where you kind of feel as if you want to get to the end of this and achieve what you want, but you feel as if you're a little bit lost. You don't want to ask for help, but then if you don't ask for help, you kind of won't know what to do or how to do this. It's that kind of feeling. I'm seeing again, this is a message to you to kind of think about how you felt when you first started pursuing this thing. I'm seeing that, you know, at this time when you kind of hit this wall, it was almost like, you know, you're kind of grinding away, and it was a bit of a grind. You was a bit tired. But when you first started this, you almost had this childlike enthusiasm about this. And, you know, it's not like that now, but that's how you were in the beginning. So you lost this kind of early enthusiasm. Try to think, if you can, I mean, I know this is stressful, but try to think of this as kind of an adventure. Because like when you started, that's how you thought of this. It was like, oh, it's an adventure. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just keep going. I'm going to enjoy this while I'm going along. So try to enjoy this. Try to think about this in an almost childlike way. I'm not saying be childish. I'm saying think about this in a kind of a much happier way. Oh, if it works, it works. I know it's harder when you're nearly at the end and you've hit a roadblock, but think of it as an adventure. And I'm saying, you know, also things like accepting help put you in the position of a kind of a childlike person. Children need help. I'm not saying you need help, but I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with that. And actually doing that might get someone else on board. They might help you to see things in a whole new way, as well as, you know, giving you this help. So it might open up a whole lot of new ways of thinking around this, and it might help you to feel a lot more kind of adventurous and more fun around this project or whatever this is. So yes, the last card you have for your past is the Three of Pentacles. Yes, I'm sounding repetitive, I know I am, but I keep on seeing the same thing, this thing about asking for help, receiving help in this card. It could be financial help, but I'm seeing that you really need to, I think that you do need to say yes to this, or you do need to ask for this help. It's really going to be very good for you. I'm not seeing any negatives in this. I'm also seeing that because, you were so busy at this time with all of this, thinking about all of this, you were so preoccupied at this time, I'm seeing someone could have been feeling a little bit left out, a little bit lonely, wanting contact with you, wanting contact from you, really. I'm seeing this is probably a love connection, and I'm seeing someone wanting you to contact them, actually waiting for you to contact them. Maybe they weren't reaching out to you at this time. I'm seeing someone who's very thoughtful, they're very caring, and they're also a little bit self-conscious, a little bit self-aware as well. So they didn't want to look like they were being needy. They didn't want to look like they were annoying you. They knew you were busy. They didn't want to be texting you and you to be rolling your eyes or something like that. They wanted to give you space. And outwardly, they probably seemed calm, like, oh, I'm happy to do this. That's fine. I know they're busy. Inwardly, I'm seeing that they were actually missing you. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I've got drilling going on. I'm trying to ignore it. The first card you have for your present is the Ace of Cups. So yes, whoever this is in the Three of Pentacles, they have a very, very, very strong set of feelings for you. They have such strong feelings for you. Very deep, very strong feelings. I'm seeing they could be holding back on everything that they'd like to say to you. They'd love to tell you how they're feeling. They'd love to tell you everything. But, this person, they're holding back. They don't want to tell you everything at this time. They're a little bit, they want to give you space for one. And also they don't want you to kind of think they're a bit too full on. That's what I'm seeing as well. And I'm seeing something, might sound a little bit strange, but you might be feeling this coming from them, actually. You might be feeling this love and this care coming from this person, because I'm seeing you're kind of sensing this, you're feeling this, even when you're not around this person. Now, you're probably, even though you're feeling this, you're probably not seeing the extent, or you're not seeing how deep their feelings actually are for you. Their emotions are huge, huge. If you look at this cup, this is like a flood of emotions flowing down over these beautiful water lilies. And, water lilies symbolize growth, obviously, something flowering, a bud opening up, growing. And so yes, they want growth with you. That's how they see you. They want emotions, they want to pour their emotions on you, and they want growth with you. They want something with you. I keep on getting this feeling that maybe, again, they're not showing you all of this. This is actually a very thoughtful person. This is a very careful person. They usually don't, they might be even struggling with how deep their emotions are, because I'm seeing this person doesn't usually feel all of these intense emotions. This is a very new thing for them. They might be a bit shocked. They might be a bit kind of taken aback by how strong and how deeply they're actually feeling. That's what I'm seeing. So they're not quite, they're trying to really get their head around their feelings as well. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Six of Cups. So yes, what I'm seeing, again, I'm seeing a lot of emotion around this too, a lot of different kinds of emotions. I'm seeing in this card someone who used to be around you. This could be an ex, because I'm getting this feeling of someone who could have been thinking about getting back to you or getting you back or something like that. I'm seeing that this is what they were thinking. They might have been trying to get you back. They might have just been thinking about this. I'm not sure whether you actually knew this was going on or not. I'm seeing that, I'm seeing this saying, out with the old, in with the new with this card. There's a man on this card who's walking away from this scene. He's only small. He's just in the left-hand side of this card, just kind of walking away. He's a very small figure in a kind of a green-grey colour. So this person was thinking about you, thinking about getting back to you, or getting you back for a long time, actually. And then they could have just gotten to the point where they just gave up. They thought, I'm going to give up on this. And so that's why this man's kind of walking away on the scene. And the people in the forefront in this scene are you and this person in the Ace of Cups. Because again, I was seeing these flowers in the Ace of Cups, these water lilies growing. This person wants to grow with you. I'm seeing that again in this card with these flowers, someone who wants to grow with you. And yes, someone definitely loves you. Someone would like to show you that. But in the background, someone is giving up and they're walking away. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have, your present, is the Queen of Wands. So hopefully, I'm seeing you're getting your confidence back in this card. You're feeling a lot better. You're not feeling like you've hit a wall in this project. You're kind of feeling like, I think I know how to tackle this. I think I know how to do this now. So you may have gotten this help. You may not have. Whatever's happened, you are at the point in this project or whatever this is where you're kind of feeling like, yes, I can do this now. I can see the end. I'm seeing, this is Wands. This is about kind of action. So this is going to finish for you very soon. So yes, you're taking action on this, but I'm seeing controlled action, if that makes sense. It's not like rushing ahead. This is about taking action, being in control, planning things very carefully. So this is going to be finished quite quickly now, but it's also going to be finished very carefully, very thoroughly. So it's going to be not just something that's finished, but it's going to be very high quality. And this is what you're putting into it. You're putting a lot of mind, a lot of time, a lot of effort into this. You want it done quickly, but you're putting a lot of effort into the quality of this. So it's quite rare to have someone who can do things quickly and good quality at the same time. And you have those skills. You can do this. So the first card you have for your future is the Chariot. So yes, again, I'm seeing this person in the Ace of Cups. They love you. They love you. They're very focused on you. They're very serious about you as well. Look at how serious this man's face is on this card. He's so serious. He means business. So they're still going to be very focused on you mentally in their mind. They're still going to be quite sensitive toward your needs. They might be feeling that they're helping you, I'm seeing. They're helping you by giving you this space because you're working on this project, you're trying to finish this or whatever this thing is. This is something that means a lot to you and they know that. They want you to complete what you need to do. They want you to thrive. They want you to be your best. This is a fantastic person. This really is. Someone who sits back and lets you be your best and who's sensitive toward your needs is a very, very special person. So the downside of this, though, is that you might not realize how serious they are about you. You might just be thinking at this time that they're kind of pulling away or they're not giving you lots of attention. They are in their mind. They're thinking about you non-stop. They love you so much. They're just trying to give you space, trying to let you thrive and get you to, let you do what you need to do. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is Temperance. So yes, this is one of my favorite cards, actually. This can be about, alchemy, which is about taking one thing and kind of magically almost making it into something else, something better. So it's like taking a bad situation that you're in, turning it around into something fantastic, making the best of something and making it into something else. So you're definitely going to be coming to the end of this project. You're going to be feeling so much calmer, so much more balanced. This card is also about balance, and so is the Chariot. And this person might start to come forward at this time. Now that you're finishing this, they might come and let you know how they feel at this time. Now they're doing it slowly, they're doing it carefully. That's the kind of person they are. They're going to kind of very slowly and carefully tell you this is how they feel about you. They're not going to be over the top. They don't want to scare you. They don't want to annoy you, get in your way or anything like that. They're very mindful of how you're feeling. So I'm still seeing them not kind of showing you everything. They're not going to start going, oh, I'm in love with you, pouring things all over you, driving you crazy. They're being very careful. So one step at a time, they're going to say, I feel like this. I really, let's go out, let's do this. I really have strong feelings for you. I've always felt this way. I think we really connect. So gradually they're going to kind of open up a lot more to you. They have huge passion for you is one thing I'm seeing. Look at these beautiful wet red wings on this angel. They also want to blend with you. This card is about blending. This is what this angel is doing, blending these 2 cups of water. So they want to blend with you, they want to grow with you, and they have passion for you. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your future, is death. Right. Yes. This card can be about transformation. This card can be about letting go of things. This card can be about inevitability of a situation. I'm seeing something else in this card, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing, and I just hope you're going to take this in the way that it's meant. It's not meant to upset you or make you feel anything. This is just what I'm seeing. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm actually looking at this white flower on this flag, and I'm seeing remembrance. So this could be a time when this project or whatever this is coming to an end, or it might be at an end. You might be getting congratulations for it, or you might be getting some very, very positive result from this. You're going to be feeling very proud of yourself, and of course you should be feeling very proud of yourself. I'm also seeing someone who you've lost, someone who might not be here on earth at this time. Just know this person's proud of you. Just know this person's thinking of you. They're proud of your achievements. They know that you are achieving these things. They love you. They're watching you. They're proud of you. That's all I have to say about that. That's what I'm seeing in that. I really hope I didn't upset anyone with that. I felt that I had to say that.